Hello everyone, welcome back to Gent Watches, and today we are going to be finishing another show. I mean, the week or two when it's like you're wrapping up shows on this channel. I mean, I've only gone through like 2 seasons while on this channel, like 2 anime seasons. But it's like simultaneously exciting and really sad to just have these shows that are just like that you've been with for so long and now they're moving out. But there are positives of that, you know, like I'll get to try out maybe not new shows but different shows for the next season, and we might get in some new people who don't know my videos who'll find me through these other shows. Like, there's a lot of exciting stuff coming, but first we have to wrap up what we got here, and what we have here is Call of the Night. This is going to be episode 13, the season finale of Call of the Night. I very much enjoyed this show. It's just been a simple pleasure, you know. It's not like I haven't been actively waiting for the show when it's not on, but while it is on, I'm constantly enjoying it, basically. And there's been a few standout moments and standout episodes that I'm going to remember for a while. And there's no doubt that Nazuna, as a character, like from her design and her voice acting and her personality and everything about her, she's memorable. Like, even once I'm not watching the show anymore, I'm gonna remember Nazuna. So yeah, I'm keen to get into this final episode of Call of the Night Season 1, where we are probably, because I remember we had the detective stuff last time, are we gonna answer some of those questions he had? I don't know. I didn't even know how they could do this final episode. Are they just gonna give us more questions? Are they gonna answer some stuff? Are they going to introduce new villains or a different sort of plot? I don't know. I have no idea. I guess we're gonna find out. Please make sure to, especially since this is the last episode of the series, if you enjoyed this series, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Especially if you're not subscribed already, definitely subscribe, because there's gonna be new shows coming onto the channel. It's worth it to stay subscribed so that you can, if you see anything you like, it can pop up and you can go, yes, that one, I'll click on that one. And go to my Patreon account for full length and early access and exclusive videos. There's a lot of good stuff on there, so go over there and support me, please. That would be great. Anyway, let's get into the final episode of Season 1 of Call of the Night. Here we go. Is she playing Crash Bandicoot? Trying to fight that emptiness inside. Man, she's not even moving. Just letting herself die over and over. Oh my god, this is gonna be the last time we're hearing this OP. If they do a season 2, there's no way they move away from Creepy Nuts as the OP and ED. I mean, especially since the series was inspired by them. Oh my god. That reminds me of a scene in My Hero Academia. Oh my god. Oh jeez. You're gonna get punished. Wow, she treats them like pets. Yeah, I don't see why that can't happen. Doesn't say anything about gender in the rules. Oh man, this is really tearing at him. Come shower with me. The fact that we're seeing that. Is she a he? Or could potentially be trans? Okay. Male. Male and identifies as male. Surprising. I can sort of see it now. I love when you can see it in the characters. Like suddenly masculinity comes out of their design.
とりあえず詳しい話をならなくてもコウ君を放っておいてやってほしい。
Damn.
コウ君が吸血鬼にならなくても許してほしい。
She's protective.
吸血鬼の存在を人間に広めてしまう
Well, he
可能
won't.
性があるやつをほっとけってか。すまんで済ますかよ。ぶっ殺すおい。
私をぶっ殺して終わりにしてくれるんなら。
Oh my god.
どうせそう簡単には死なないし。
ナズナよ。
ああ、粉々だ。
そもそも身内同士の殺しは基本なしなんだよ。正直私は気がす
So you'd be breaking rules too.
だったらヤモリ君を殺した方が圧倒的に楽だし、すべて解決なんだよ。
そしたら私がてめえを。
Nazuna, you legend.
いろいろあってですね。ダサい？
He's going through his own stuff right now. He's seen a lot.
殺せる人間ね。
それを吸血鬼はまずいって。それから何かを手渡してたと思う。
A silver.
そして朝日に当たって灰みたいになって消えました。
So the blood, then the silver, then the sunlight.
まだはっきりとは言えない。
Whoa, that's cool. He's not in the reflection. That's awesome.
ついてあまりわからないんだ。頭のいい人が教えてくれたからなんとなく知ってるだけで。
This is such a cool shot, that zoom out.
さっきまずい血って言ってたけど、美味しい血とまずい血はどうして違いが出るのかもよくわかってない。
Oh, okay. Right.
ヤモリ君の血は美味しいんだって、ね。
Yep.
ナズナちゃん曰く。
そうなんだ。
No, only Nazuna's allowed to drink.
大丈夫だよ。ほら僕、女の子にしか見えないでしょ。
Uh-huh.
だからね。
何の関係が？
似合うからに決まってるじゃない。
そんな理由で？
Hey, that's fine. Dress how you want.
なんか知らないけど、この状態の方が男女どっちからも。
That makes sense. Genuinely.
その、ハツカさんも恋をしたんですよね。吸血鬼に。
This is the questions I want
吸血
answered.
鬼になることに迷いとか怖いとか。
I want to know about before they became vampires. And of course, we're not going to find out.
恋話しようや。七草さんの言った意味は分かってる。
I like how it's giving us the suggestive camera angles now that we know that he's a guy.
だからヤモリ君と七草さんがこの先どうなるかは本当にわからない。でもけじめはある。
It seems vampires are still trying to figure out everything
人間より
too.
も身内に対して厳しい場合がある。むしろ危険なのはヤモリ
It's
君より
Nazuna.
も七草さんの方。
Yeah. Whoa.
僕の眷属になりなよ。
He's been trying with Nazuna for ages.
今
Do you think it's going to work with
求められ
you?
てる七草さんが助かる方法は何？それで解決する。
He's been
君が七
trying.
草さんを好きになる可能性はあまりにも低い。
Oh,
いくら七草さんとはいえ。
it's possible you're gay? Is that what he's saying?
なんで？僕が男だから？
いや、別にそこはあんまり。だって顔は可愛いわけだし。
君の男心を本当に理解できるのって僕だけだと思う。
Right. You're pitching yourself as a correct partner.
僕なら君を吸血鬼にしてあげられるよ。
Damn, confident.
絶対に真に理解し合うことはないのだろう。
I mean, it is possible that Ko is gay.
けど、
There's nothing that
本当にそう
really
か？
stops that.
僕はみんなより優しくないから。要は僕のことを好きって
Uh-oh.
勘違いさせる。
That's not what I want to hear.
洗脳みたいなもんだしね。
I'm not interested
だから
anymore.
僕の眷属はみんな幸せそうだよ。
何がだから。もし俺が女だったとしても、俺はナズナちゃんを好きになりたいって思った。ハツカさんが思ってないってことは大丈夫なんじゃないの？覚悟なんてないよ。ただ、
I like seeing Ko's growth. He's coming into his own a bit. Wow, these are some beautiful shots.
ナズナちゃんに退屈してほしくないだと思うありがとうすっきりした俺行くよ
Ah.
よかった
無事ねあれは当分まともに会話もできねえけど
What do you mean by that? What'd you do?
ちゃんに何したんだよナズナちゃんを探すんだよ
ナズナは今君に会いたくないってさ
うるさいな俺が会いたいんだよ
That's some high emotion. We don't often see that much from him, or that much anger.
バカか俺は探偵さんにパトカー呼ばれてんのに
You gotta
ナ
run.
ズナちゃん夜は楽しいだけじゃない本当は
Oh,
少し楽しかったんだ
that's a long drop. Dang.
散歩したり酒飲んだりゲームしたりそれくらいしか知らないのに、こうくん相手にカッコつけちゃった。
Wow, this is cool to get this perspective. Oh, this is where he met her.
またお酒か
Yeah! I knew they would do that parallel. Great stuff.
やっと見つけた
Very good parallel.
っていうか
Aw.
なんだよ。
でもなあんなバカ何発殴ったって意味ない
So what happened?
それに暴力は趣味じゃない
よく言うよ。
私の趣味は恋バナ
Talk
俺ナズナちゃん
about
に謝りたいん
love?
だ
いやいい。だから嘘ついてるつもりはなかったんだ。ごめんね。新しいことばっかりですごく新鮮だった。デートの時は悪かったよ。でも最後はやっぱり楽しかった。
Aww.
こうくんがちゃんと
Whoa.
じゃあ大丈夫だ俺も楽しかった初めてのことばっかりだ
Look at the emotion he's speaking
ナズナちゃ
with.
んもそうだったんならナズナちゃん俺はナズナちゃんを好きになるだから退屈なんてさせない俺といよう
It's weird that this is sort of like a confession of love. Aww.
ごめん本当に殺されるんじゃないかと心配してたから
Oh my god. Whoa.
くんが惚れるような吸血鬼になるから。
Like they've already kind of kissed before, but that's a kiss. That's a real kiss. Wow, Akira. Wow. Hey, that'd do it for me.
仲良くやろうや。
Oh my gosh, that's it. You've cast no da 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 the blue light. And that brings an end to Call of the Night, Season 1. That was a pretty solid ending. I enjoyed that. It was good because it sort of felt like I feel like the dynamics and the plot and stuff didn't really change much. Like I feel like if this episode didn't happen, but we picked up on season 2, I feel like you could pick up almost from the same place and it wouldn't feel that unnatural. But just the events that happened, even though they don't necessarily change or they don't feel like they change the dynamic yet, I guess that's soon to be seen. Like maybe when the next season comes around, Nazuna will be way more forward and she'll be trying a lot more to actually progress their relationship, rather than right now where Nazuna is being there, or at least before in previous episodes, Nazuna was being quite like keeping herself at arm's length, not letting her true self come out as much, it seems like, from what we were getting in that final little monologue there. It seems like she was uninterested, not uninterested because we know that she wasn't, but she was acting uninterested in what Ko did. Even in the first episode, she was like, hey, if you want to fall in love with me, do whatever you want, I ain't got nothing to do with that, you know? When now, now she initiated the kiss with him, and it didn't seem like the point was to fluster him. it seemed like it was either out of her own passion, like she wanted to kiss him because she likes him, or she's like all in on this idea of I'm gonna help you achieve your goal no matter what, and this is the way to do it. Or it could be a bit of both. There's some things I wanted to talk about other than that, though. One of the things I want to do is I want to quickly talk about Ko, in terms of his sexuality, because I think that's kind of an interesting mystery in this show. And if you're the sort of person who doesn't like that sort of talk, I don't think I've had the comments before, but I guess I've seen other people seem to express disinterest when you start like saying that a character, oh, they might be gay, they might be this, they might be that. I know some people don't like that. I feel like it's a big part of the mystery in this show. Like, I think that's actually something they're kind of playing with a little bit. And I mean, I'm hesitant to think that because, like, let's face it, anime is not that progressive. But I do think there are little hints in here and there that I think are fun. But if you don't like that, just click that forward arrow a bunch of times until you see me stop talking about it. But anyway, because in many of the episodes, I've been saying, you know, he's most likely, the way they're presenting it is he's most likely asexual. But that's also the reason it's still like up in the air and it's still a mystery is like he doesn't know yet. It's very possible that like he's not asexual, he just doesn't like, because if he said like I have none of those desires, I don't feel like that, like that he isn't gonna fall in love with anyone, anything like that, and he was just, you know, if he was saying that with confidence, then I'd be like, yeah, he's ace, and we're done with that conversation. But because he's not sure, he's like, I think I could have feelings for someone. Like, I think he knows himself better than I do. So that makes the like ace claim possible, but not definite. If he's not ace, I think this episode kind of confirmed or at least hinted that he's not straight. Because he didn't seem bothered by the fact that Hatsuka was a guy. Surprised by it, for sure. Didn't seem bothered by it. So that would imply if he is actually attracted to Nazuna, and, you know, probably attracted to Akira, I think we've had implications of that in the past, like slight implications, but maybe I'm off about that. We know he stares at boobs sometimes, so there might be something there, but I mean, who doesn't stare at boobs? If that's the case, then he would either be bi or pan, and I feel like from the way he was talking, it seemed he was more pan. In that it was he was like sort of straight up saying like gender doesn't matter, like gender doesn't have a factor in it or whatever, like that's seems like, obviously he was talking about something else at the time, but I can't remember the exact lines and I can't remember exactly what got me to this thought, but there was a few things that he said that I was like, that strikes me as someone who's pan. So I am not an expert on a lot of this stuff. I am talking as a straight man, but I'm talking as a straight man with a lot of LGBT plus friends, and so when I pick up on patterns, it's sort of like I'm picking up on patterns, and sort of relating them to what my friends have talked about as their experience, you know. So yeah, forgive me if there are a lot of thoughts that aren't complete in there, because frankly, they're not my experiences I'm speaking from. I'm speaking from the experiences of a straight man who just likes to study human behavior and who just likes, you know, to discuss this sort of stuff. And I like the idea of representation. I did essays on representation in media when I was in university. So I did quite a bit of research on that sort of stuff, and I always find it quite interesting. Anyway, Nazuna's also, you know, potentially in danger, but I think they sort of wrapped that, like, not wrapped it up at the end, but they seem to be at sort of a truce right now. I don't think that truce is going to last very long. Basically, anytime those vampires have any sort of disagreement, they're at each other's throats straight away again. So, yeah. I don't think that's going to last very long. I think there's going to be a lot of fighting in the future. If there's a season 2, I do genuinely expect there to be a bit more action. Like, just from the way that the show's going. I don't think it's going to become an action show necessarily, but I do expect there to be more action. But yeah, hey. That was a solid show. I enjoyed that. And it was fun. It was cute. It had incredible music. Had some great directing choices. Beautiful colors. There was a lot about that show to like, you know? So thank you very much for joining me for Call of the Night. I really enjoyed that. Please make sure to give the video a like. It really helps me out. Comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. They're all down there in the description below. So thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.